Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Now here's Ingram. Shoots it up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Hart. So he gets them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the wing, Monk. Here's Ayton. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Oh, great ball movement there.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. On the wing, Monk. They get it back. And it's Ayton missing. Seattle leading by 10. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
So it's the visitors now. Still without a basket in the game. On for three.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And they double up James. And another three for Seattle.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's James. He's got 5.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Finally, after all those claims, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Here's Dort. Scoreless thus far. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Hart outside. A floater. Dort misses. Seattle leading by 15. Up to 4. And it's Green with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the technical free throw is good.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
Both teams will make substitutions. On the wing, Monk sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Burks on the wing. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Dort. Can't hit from in close.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Now Monk, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Here's Zubac. Great D that time from Green.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Dort misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's Monk. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Monk's got 7 points in the game.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Here's LeBron. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Smart. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody back.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Seattle. They led by as many as 18 points. And they double up LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
In the corner, it's Monk. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Burks. LeBron outside. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk.
First team foul.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And he sinks the second.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now, here's Kennard. He averages about 5 points a game. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Burks on the wing. Still yet to score. Green, the screen. There's the steal. Here's Ingram. He takes it in. Pass to Kennard. Back to Dort. Takes the three. Seattle grabs the miss.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Green. Here's LeBron. And it's Ingram with the rebound. To the middle. Over in the corner, Dort. And it's off from three-point range.
And still, he scores. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's James. A nice shot by Nesmith.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this league.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bron. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Now, here's Kennard. After LeBron James's miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Green, the screen. Here's Nesmith. Off target with his three.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Seattle leading by 10. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Free throw good, LeBron. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from James.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left in the first half.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Ingram outside. With 1 on the clock. That's good on the jump shot. And so it's Seattle with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Seattle leading by 10. And they double up LeBron. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anunoby's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Seattle.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Monk with the ball. Now Green defending. That one drops for him. 14 points for Malik Monk. And they double up LeBron. Hart left side. Outside, James. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off the shot. From the stripe. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the wing, Anunoby. Launches a 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And here we go. Bryant heading to the hoop. Monk for 3. Green with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And they double up LeBron. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Hart. And there's the turnover. That's the one out of bounds.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
DeMar DeRozan.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For 3. Seattle grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's DeRozan. Bryant has the open look. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take the thing you've got. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Nesmith can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Hart. Seattle leading by 12. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Kennard for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Anunoby outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Pass to Kennard. Now Dort. Here's Bryant. Guarded by Green. Back to Vincent. Kennard on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Awaiting foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Gabe Vincent is a combo guard, RJ, who provides stability at both ends of the floor.
Gabe's a smart player. He's comfortable playing on or off the ball. And he's a tough defender who can guard at the point of attack.
Here's Ayton. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .35 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Dort. The shot comes out. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Seattle. It's a 16-point game. Here's Burks. Lays it up and banks it in. Burks has got his first bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Ayton. And so it's Seattle with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made
Visiting team, 30.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Ingram. Dort tries again. Kennard for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And he's good on the 3-ball. Neesmith has got 20.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Tipped away. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Seattle.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Dort wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Back to Neesmith. LeBron with it. Dort covering. Pass to Neesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram comes with the double team. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Outside, Dort. No good from outside.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
It's good from long range.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Anunoby. Hard up top. And Hart throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Nesmith. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And they double up James. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And they're running. Kennard for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here is Nesmith. Hart. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Seattle.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
That one good for 2. And so James will bring it up for Seattle. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Hard outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
The ball goes to the away team. Checking in for the away team, number 35.
Here's Monk.
Bryant.
Ingram outside. Driving to the basket.
Brandon Ingram.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly